Hey guys, this is Dom from Pie for Life Games. I'm here with Thomas Ellis, aka Zeus Zero, who recently just got top 8 at the South Park, Pennsylvania Regionals this past Sunday. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing really good. Enjoying my week off.
Hey, that's what I'd like to hear. It's Christmas week, so you get lots of time to relax, and you also get to celebrate your first top 8, isn't that right?
Yep.
Awesome. So, as you guys can see on the screen here, he piloted Striker Orcust. So, um, let's go ahead and get right into the deck. So I'll let you take over your card count and your choices that you decided on the deck, Thomas.
So most of the card count is standard: three hardcore, two return, two skeleton, two math man, one dark grepher, one Armageddon Knight.
The standard dumpers for the deck lately.
Very standard. My hand trap lineup is pretty fine. I like the ratio of my hand traps this weekend. Two Phantasme, two DD Crow, two Ash, two Skullmeister. Beautiful lineup this weekend. And
Okay.
two Imperm if you count that as well.
Yet, did you have any conflictions at all with the Imperm and Phantasme all weekend?
No. Phantasma actually performed very well in this deck this past weekend.
Mm, good. I know I tried the Into the Void build myself because I just felt like I was bricking too much with the hand trap lineup, and plus I don't have access to Phantasmes myself, so that was kind of a setback for me. But obviously, with your performance and you saying Phantasme was really clutch for you this weekend,
Yeah, he did his job very well, especially I played at least like four mirror matches.
so that definitely came in handy for those.
Oh, most certainly.
And then for your striker package, you obviously have the 3 engage, the shark cannon, anchor, and Hornet drones. Did you ever have any thoughts on maybe bumping in another searchable card, or were these 3 targets just fine for you?
It came up a little bit throughout testing. When I first started playing the deck, I put about 40 hours into it. And it came up because sometimes you draw into your third engage and you have no targets left.
Right,
But at that point, you could just use the engage as discard fodder for Phoenix or barricade board blocker, things of that nature.
right, exactly.
So it wasn't bad.
Yep, awesome. And then the double cosmic cyclone. I know some people have been iffy on main decking the cosmic. I myself am a fan of main decking cyclone. And how did this work out for you this weekend? How many battles did
Wonderful.
you banish off of this?
Wonderful. It did its job overall. I bet with so many babbles, I cleared so many back row cards that you normally will have the problem with if you didn't play Cosmic Cyclone. So it performed its job as well.
Good,
And it's
good.
another free spell engrave.
Right, exactly, to help fuel your engage. And then obviously the 3 allures are pretty standard in the Orcust deck now. Especially you
Mm-hmm.
have 6 dark hand traps as well, so
It
uh,
worked out very well.
indeed. So I've always liked Allure in Orcus. Once I forget when Allure started becoming popular, but I think it was a few months ago when people were going back and forth between the Insta-fusion and Allure. But Allure's just so powerful. Just being able to draw 2 cards and your most of your deck being dark monsters helps with fuel for that.
Most certainly.
And then obviously you have the crescendo and babble. That's obvious. Um, did you ever think about playing Upstart in your deck at all?
Well, I was. So I didn't own Phantasmes myself, but my friend Kyle Watkins let me use them. So I was playing triple imperm and the one upstart before the Phantasme switch. So I dropped the imperm because I didn't feel like I needed that often. And upstart was nice, but I read it +1 in fixed hands. So
Right. Right, so that's the main deck, 40 cards. Uh, let's just go into the side deck next. So the side deck you played three Lancia, three Nibiru, three Mind Control, an Afterburner, a Shark Cannon, double Twin Twister, and double Red Reboot. So how did this side deck lineup go for you?
Amazing. Because all the Orcust players. So what I noticed throughout my day, a lot of people don't know how to play Orcust
Yeah, I've been
more
noticing
than you
that
think.
too. There was a good handful of people that I was questioning some of their plays with Orcus, and even one of my opponents that I faced, he could have actually beaten me before time, but he started overextending for no reason, and I ended up winning in time because I was up in life. But yeah, it's a you got to know what you're doing with the deck. Is as someone has been playing the deck since oh gosh, I think March or something like that, but right before Dingirsu came out, I want to say like
Yeah.
you got to know like you kind of have to think about how to play your Orcus cards out in like responses if you have the Babel on field and whatnot. But obviously, the Lancia is a blowout against Orcus if you can stick it on board.
So here's the thing. I did not side Lancia until the final round.
Really,
Correct.
that's crazy to me. Because
So I had no use for it Lancia. Because so what ends up happening is I normally win game one, and then game two, all the Orcus players want to go first. So I sided in mind controls and things like that to get value out of their cards and then kill them.
right,
And Lancia never like it performed for me. The only time Lancia performed was final round. I was playing against Lunalight Orcus. My opponent tried to system down me, and I chained Lancia.
yeah, that's pretty clutch. Stopping their system down, and then in the process also stopping them from playing as well.
Yeah. So after like I chained Lancia, he didn't have a response. Then our Orcus Nightmare chained into that with Babel on board. So from there, I started climbing.
Yeah, that's a very nice. I've never had that situation happen with me before where I got the Lancia system down because usually what ends up happening with me is I get system down and then I just lose.
So like me and my teammate Nana Darko, we've been testing this deck, and and we was testing system down and Lancia. So I was system down and he Lancia. It had very good interactions in the mirror match. Like if you Lancia, now you can't banish your own cards.
Right.
So it's a good Lancia bait, and then vice versa.
Yeah. Did Nibiru come up at all for you at all? Did you end up playing any combo decks?
Nibiru never came up once. I had it in my hand a couple of times, but never came up.
I gotcha. I gotcha. And then siding the second Shark Cannon. I've been a fan of the second Shark Cannon myself, and Afterburners is obviously really good for rogue decks like Draco and whatnot.
So with Shark Cannon, I didn't even side that either. Um, I wanted to side it against the mirror match and everything. So what ended up happening is I just didn't touch that card because I had Skullmeister and DD Crow on top of everything else. So like it was phenomenal without it.
I
I will
gotcha.
probably drop the changes I'll probably make is the Shark Cannon. It could be I guess jamming waves.
I guess.
And as far as Lancia, I don't know. I don't feel like Lancia is really like as dominant like in the mirror match or anything. I just want to take your cards and kill you with them, and that's it.
Right. That's fair. And then, so only two twin twisters. I know a lot of people like to side three, but two was plenty for you.
Two is plenty because I had Cosmic Cyclone already.
Right.
So and Red Reboot was for alter guys. If I ran into Draco, Guru, things like that.
Right. I gotcha. I gotcha. So, besides the Shark Cannon and the Lancias, well, and I guess the Nibiru too, since you said it never really came up. But did you feel like your side deck was really good going into this regional?
It was excellent for the most part.
Awesome. So now the extra deck, which seems to be pretty standard. The three Galatea, Long Girsu, two Dingirsu, Kagari Shizuku, Barricade Borg, Masquerena, Phoenix, Unicorn, Trisbana, Zero Boros, and Boral Sword. Were you able to OTK anybody with Zero Boros on Sunday?
Oh my goodness. So wow. I would TK everybody through either Bulbasaur or Zero Boros. Or if I had enough monsters on board, it was just game.
Right.
Zero Boros actually performed his job very well. But what I end up doing with Zero Boros is I used it pretty much against my opponent. Because my opponent will summon Zero Boros. And so I baked the Zero Boros out to banish their cards, and then I OTK them through game.
Right. Yeah. That's the one thing that I've had a little bit of conflictions myself with Zero Boros, where if your opponent has the bait for to trigger its effect, then yeah, it can be put you on the back burner. But typically, most of the time with me as well, like I'll just summon Zero Boros after Gizmecking maybe twice or something, and then it's just huge. So it just
Yeah,
blows back your opponent in one shot. Um, did you miss Bomber Dragon at all? Because I know some people like to play Bomber in their extra deck.
Barmer's trash. Not gonna lie to you. The card is like not even good. Destruction on some cases is not the best right now. My round one opponent summoned Barmer Dragon, and I just mind controlled it, took it from him.
Fair enough. so, um, so what all were your matches this weekend? You said you played four mirror matches. What else did you end
So,
up playing?
round one was Striker Orcus. He uh he just didn't know what to do in the mirror match, and he just like fell apart. Um, round two was Thunder. He didn't put nothing enough on board for me in games one and two, so I just killed him. Game three was actually pure Orcus.
Hmm.
Killed him. Uh, game four was against Siobhan Roy, and we drew actually. I couldn't make a Trisbania at all.
Uh,
So, but it was overall, it was probably the best mirror I had all day. Um, round five was Guru.
hmm.
He shut me out game one and game two and three. It was just a landslide. Round six was what was round six? Round six was pure Orcust again. 2-0 him as well. Now round seven was really interesting. I played against pure Cyphering.
Hmm. And you were still XO, yeah, XO1 up until this point, right?
No, I was still yeah, I was XO1. I lost to him for sure. Game three because I attacked. If I didn't attack and became more patient, I would have beat that matchup in game three.
Yeah, because Cyframe's actually pretty interesting, especially now that they have their link. So it's pretty cool to see them that they got up that high up.
Yeah, he got sixth place actually.
Okay,
Round eight was Thunder, easy.
right.
Round nine was Luna Light Orcus. And game three, my opponent misplayed very heavily. He went into Narla and then overlaid into Azathoth. And he tried to detach um, the material. And I was like, you can't, buddy. You got Azathoth. And from there, I killed him.
Hmm. So was he trying to? What effect was he trying to do with
He's trying
Azathoth?
to do Narla's effect. He was trying to do Narla's effect, but
Oh,
he
he was
didn't
trying.
realize that he overlaid into Azathoth.
Oh, okay. So he was thinking too ahead while trying to make his turn play. Yeah,
Yep. I was
that's
like, that's fine. You got it, champ.
Yeah,
That's between you and God.
you're right. All right. Do you have any shout outs that you want to give before we end the
Shout
video?
out to all my friends and family for supporting me in this game and helping me get better. Like I humbly appreciate it. Shout out to Dragon's Den Gaming for sponsoring me and hooking me up with sleeves and cards that I need anytime. Um, and definitely shout out for Team Pie for Life for featuring me in this video.
All right. Well, we appreciate you doing this deck profile for us.
No, I appreciate you guys, man, for showing me love.
Of course. So that's going to be it for the deck profile. Congratulations again on getting your first top 8 with the Striker Orcust, Thomas. And that's going to be it. So this is Dom from Team Pie for Life signing out.